Warning, this episode will feature a shameless image of some boobs. These boobs. Look at them. Is that what you want? Maybe you'd prefer to look at some cocks. Here's a selection of cocks. Look at the cocks. Any good? Perhaps you'd like to gaze upon this gaping pussy.
Evil-Lyn, sorry, quick question. What are you doing?
I'm sabotaging the video before the algorithm has a chance to do it.
Ah, I see. Why?
Because, Skeletor, the show's dwindling view count is a fucking embarrassment.
Swearing, good.
And, despite our best efforts to produce an entertaining show every week, the algorithm seems determined to bury us in favour of promoting AI-generated wank. I thought we might as well double down and lean into the problem.
That seems petty and counterproductive.
Yes, and most likely. Do you have a better suggestion?
No, carry on. I'm going to make some flapjacks. Oh, Evil-Lyn,
Yes, Skeletor?
burn it to the ground.
Certainly. Shall I say cunt?
No, don't say cunt right now. Give it a few minutes.
Hello, everyone. To our regular viewers, I can only apologise for that aggressively sarcastic introduction and hope that you understand our frustration. This show takes a lot of time and effort to write and produce, and we are all rapidly losing interest in pissing into the wind. I'd like to extend a huge thank you to the dozen or so of you who watch every week, that regularly engage with the channel, as you are quite literally keeping things afloat. It is not our intention to diminish or disregard your support, and we very much appreciate your interest in the channel. Anyway, this is all a bit too serious.
Why so serious?
So let's fuck around. Welcome to another episode of whatever this is. This week we shall call it... who cares? Today, there are several of us waiting in the wings to answer your questions, and please check the pinned comment to discover who will be available for questions next time. Okay, our first question is from Jackboot Stinkfoot, who asks...
TK421, why aren't you at your post? TK421, do you copy?
Sorry, sir. I thought I saw a squirrel.
Well,
Well, what, sir?
was it a squirrel?
Oh, no, sir. It was a rat.
Well, have you taken care of it?
No, sir. I don't know how to look after a rat.
No, I mean, did you strike it down?
Yes, sir, but it became more powerful than I could possibly imagine.
Well, did you run away?
I tried to, sir, but my legs fell off.
And then what happened?
My legs fell back on again, and then I ran away.
I feel you could have left that middle part out.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, TK421. Our next question is from the Fly Attractor, and it concerns Batman's defecation in our previous episode. Fly would like the question to be fielded by Peter Venkman, as voiced by Lorenzo Music, as voiced by a thoroughly incapable Monkeyboy. Dr. Venkman.
Thanks. Fly asks, did Batman's poo leave a stain behind? What level of cleanser was required to remove it? Yeah, it did leave a stain, and a Class 5 full roaming vapor. The stain was pretty easy to remove. We just dissolved it with a photograph of Madonna's face. The miasma was more difficult to eradicate, but in the end, we paid it $200 to go and live in Kathleen Kennedy's car. Thanks, man.
Okay, the next question is from Retro Toy Guy Sai, and it's a question for Batman. Unfortunately, Batman isn't in the studio this week, so we will need to call him. My hand sculpts don't allow me to hold a phone, so I've asked Scareglow to make the call.
Hello. Okay, let's call Batman. It's ringing.
Hello, this is Batman.
Hello, Batman.
I'm Batman.
Yes, this is Scareglow.
Hello, Scareglow. This is Batman. I'm Batman.
I know who you are. I have a question for you. Retro Toy Guy Sai wants to know, if you had to choose just one version of the Batmobile, Which would it be, and why is it the 89 version?
It's because of the lingering scent of Vicky Vale.
Ah, yes, makes sense. Any other reason?
Yes,
And what's that?
turbine.
Fair enough. Goodbye. The next question is from me, and it's from Jason Raphael Murdoch, who asks if I ever get mistaken for Remco's Skull Man. Yes, all the time. It's infuriating. Every time I go into Starbucks, they immediately start preparing a latte for me. I don't want a fucking latte. Do I look like somebody who would order a latte? Yes, I do, and that is why it happens. My order is a pumpkin spiced latte, and there is a world of difference. This confusion of identity is inexcusable, considering that I move about etherically, and Skullman gets around on a BMX. Thanks. We press pause on your questions for an update from Helen from R&D. Helen.
Thank you. Hello, viewers. The dolphin and small whale land conveyance we have developed has been successfully utilised in a recent panty raid on Hordak's Fright Zone. Specifics of the mission remain classified, but I am able to share these photographs of our dolphin convoy in action as proof of their effectiveness and as a deterrent to our enemies. Our malevolent sea animals can now dominate the terrain on a permanent basis. Unfortunately, this relocation of our ocean warriors has left significant gaps in our sea-based defense assets, and we must now find a suitable animal to replace the dolphins previously stationed beneath the waves. I believe that General Stephen Jones and Lieutenant General Helen from our expansion division plan to approach some of Eternia's naughty bears to gauge their interest in helping us. That's all for now. Back to you, Spectral Warrior.
Thank you, Helen. Kat has a question for Evil-Lyn.
Yes?
Kat wants to know if you are allergic to anything.
Yes, I react unfavourably to Johnson & Johnson No More Tears formula baby shampoo. It makes my eyes itchy and sore, but I'm obviously not going to cry about it.
Daniel Herring has questions 3. Number 1, where are the new episodes? Number 2, how can YouTube exist without SkeleTalk? And number 3, does Sydney Sweeney ever wear panties? Here are the respective answers. Number 1, the new episode is right here. This answer would have been the same regardless of the length of our hiatus. Number 2, I expect the YouTube algorithm has been rather relieved at our recent absence, and so my answer would unfortunately be very well. And the answer to question 3 is yes, she does. They are made of money and eyelash glue. Thanks. Before I carry on with your questions, there are a couple of notices. Firstly, I encourage you to stick around until the end of the episode, as the penultimate segment is a game changer. Secondly, we have a quick update from Skeletini regarding the construction of our new cow accommodation.
Hello! The cow house is almost ready to receive its inhabitants. We are having the guest bathroom converted into a wet room, and we have ordered several Leonora Carrington prints for the foyer. Thanks.
Okay, back to the questions. K-Dog wants to know, what is more lame? The fact that the creatures of Greyskull are merely stickers, or the fact that the Death Star uses foam as trash? Well, logic dictates that the foam is the weaker choice here, based on the fact that it was possible for kids to make their own Death Star trash, but not their own Greyskull stickers. Thanks. Merman, your turn.
Oh, thank you. Arch Stanton asks, are there any mer women? If so, do they smell like fish? Yes, the females of my species are larger than the males, and because we can't find any photographs of them, they look like Greta from Gremlins 2. I would say they smell like a combination of fish and frog. Thank you. Who's up next? Ah, the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy.
You sound like Gollum. General Stephen Jones asks me to reveal my favourite one-liner after completing a contract. Well, when I seize my quarry, I like to say, "Circle takes the square," or
Get over here!
and when I deliver them to the client, I usually say, "Here's a complimentary overnight bag," or "Now I've got you, dickhead." Okay, our next question... my voice is a bit different. Our next question sees the welcome return of Margaret, who has a question for Panther. We will need Beastman to provide the interpretation.
Thank you. Okay, Panther. Margaret has a question for you, which also happens to be...
Question of the week.
Okay, Margaret wants to know how many kilograms of pork are present on Earth at any one time. Panther says that is a great question, and the answer can be broken down as follows. Living pork in the form of functional pigs, given an average weight of 100 kilograms per animal, approximately 70% of which could be considered as usable meat, and based on an estimate of 770 million pigs, would equate to around 54 billion kilograms of pork currently running about the place and squealing. Stored pork and pork already in the supply chain is more difficult to quantify, but Panther has made an educated guess that the total is likely somewhere between 5 and 10 billion kilograms. Adding the stored pork to the potential pork would indicate that there is somewhere in the region of 60 to 65 billion kilograms of pork on Earth, which is around 63 million metric tons, or the equivalent weight of over 252 billion trilby hats, as pictured here. Thank you. That was...
Question of the week.
Now, some questions for Trapjaw.
Stephen Gray writes, "You have been selected as a contestant on Celebrity Big Brother. A few weeks in, everyone is given encouraging notes from friends and family, which are read out live on air. You, however, have received a sanction letter from Universal Credit. The other housemates look on, aghast. How do you respond to this embarrassment?" Well, they've got me dead to rights, and my perceived affront to the UK taxpayers is not likely to go in my favour on voting night. I suppose this means I can sign on again that much sooner, but it does rather negate the popularity I gained by not so surreptitiously fingering Fiona Bruce in the hot tub. Thanks, Stephen. Andrew would like to know which is our biggest rival franchise. Well, given all the recent Motu crossovers with WWE, TMNT, Thundercats, and now Transformers, I'd say that Motu is becoming a spanner in its own works and doing more damage to the brand than any potential rival. It's all starting to feel decidedly desperate, and I do wonder if all these weak attempts at money grabbing are less about revitalizing the brand and more about distracting consumers from the death throes of the franchise. I mean, why provide palliative care when you can charge fans for the privilege of suffocating the problem themselves? Well, that was a bit bleak. Here's an image of a crocodile chewing a radiator. Thanks. It seems like the next question is for Supergirl.
Thanks, TJ. Weapon Zero wants to know my thoughts on my cousin's new movie and says he really enjoyed it. Well, I really enjoyed it too. But of course, that's rather easy for me to say because Monkeyboy hasn't seen it yet, and so by extension, neither have I. That answer might seem nonsensical, but remember. Sandwiches. Thanks. Paul Wilson would like to see a scenario of Batman failing to understand why he shouldn't be selling ice cream from a van parked at a funeral.
Supergirl, get off. Right, listen, Paul. Batman isn't here this week, and we do not have a production budget to create such a scene. However, we will do our best with some still images, a voiceover, and maybe some sound effects, if Monkeyboy can stay alive long enough. Monkeyboy, Paul has just delayed the episode by another week again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I suppose we should call this almost
Question of the week.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm Batman.
Okay.
Do you want an ice cream?
No, I want to know why you're parked here, sir.
I'm Batman.
No, I see. Is that why you're parked here, sir?
No, of course not. Stupid fucking question. I'm not a div.
Okay, so why are you parked here, sir? If you wouldn't mind telling me.
Well, maybe I would mind. Who are you?
I'm a P, sir.
You're what?
A P, sir. A parking enforcement agent.
You don't have to force me. I'm already parked.
Yes, sir, that's why I'm talking to you.
Well, you couldn't talk to me if I wasn't parked. Unless you can run very fast and speak very loudly.
Okay, so can you tell me why you stopped here?
Yes, because otherwise I would have smashed into all the gravestones.
I see. Can I ask what time you arrived here?
None of your business.
Oh, it is my business, sir. I'm a P. More specifically, I am a GIMP officer.
There's a GIMP office?
Yes, sir. The Gotham Inner Metropolitan Parking Office.
The Gimpo?
Yes, sir. So, I'm going to ask you again.
Hold on. Yay! I want to sell some ice cream.
Sir, can you turn that off?
As if.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is awkward. Do you want to buy an ice cream?
No, sir.
This is an ice cream
I
truck.
can see that, sir. I want to know why you've parked your vehicle at this location.
It isn't my vehicle. It's a lease.
That's irrelevant, sir.
I didn't lease the ice cream. I had to buy it all this morning. If I don't sell it, I'm fucked. I can't take it back now.
Well, that's not my concern, sir. I want to know why you're parked outside St. Mary's Chapel.
I'm trying to sell fucking ice cream.
Sir, this is a restricted zone. You can't park here.
Of course I can. I'm literally doing it right now.
Sir, you are violating local bylaw.
I am the law. No, wait. That's somebody else.
Look, sir, you can't be here.
Hold on.
Sir, can we not do this again? Sir. Sir. I'll just wait, shall I? God, I hate my job.
Do you know what? I fucking love mine.
Thank you, sir. Now, I'd appreciate it if... Okay. Please stop that, sir. Are you aware that there's a funeral being held inside?
Yes?
So why do you keep playing that jolly jingle?
Because I'm trying to sell some fucking ice cream.
What makes you think that's appropriate?
Are you mad? People love ice cream on a hot sunny day.
They do, sir, yes, but it's pissing down.
But I also have frozen popsicles.
I don't know what you mean by that, sir. Look, why don't you just go and find some customers at the park?
Because it's pissing down.
Okay, well, if you don't move along, I'm going to write you a ticket.
Hold on.
Oh, not this again, sir.
Really? No, this is something different. Be patient. Oh, that's better. I've been holding that in my bum for ages. Oh, the funeral's kicking out. Here come the mourners. Oh, Christ. Sir.
Sir.
Shut up! Here comes a little girl with her mom.
Mummy, I'm really sad. Can I have an ice cream?
Yes, darling, you go and see the nice man. I'll wait here for you.
Come and get it. Hello, little girl. Why are you crying?
Because my grandma is dead.
Well, that's what happens. What do you want?
Can I get a screwball, please, mister?
No, I don't carry those. It's not 1987, you idiot.
Come on, darling, we're leaving. What a mean man.
Bye.
Right, I've had enough. I'm writing you a ticket.
Oh.
Can I see some ID, please?
No, I'm Batman.
I still need to see some ID.
Fine. Can you identify that?
Sir, that's your penis.
Sorry, wrong zipper. My bad. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's see.
This says Bruce Wayne.
Fuck!
Monkeyboy, if you think this show can accommodate sketches of that level of production quality on a regular basis, you are very much mistaken. You'll have to create another channel for this sort of thing, link in description. I'm not having you stepping on my toes like this, no matter how good that bit might have been. Good luck maintaining that additional workload alongside your current process of dying. And try to avoid calling your new channel something stupid like WHiMSYFiZZ. Right, I think it's safe to say that we are done for this week. Congratulations if you made it this far, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please make it obvious in the usual ways, and try to leave a question for next time. And I suppose Whiplash and I will be here in a frantic attempt to get this channel off its knees. Now, if at all possible, I would very much appreciate it if you would
Get out of my sight before I beat you.